All right, I guess third time's a charm. Oh, just to let you guys know, hello YouTube. I just found out that there was a 6.4 earthquake out in Southern California. Hospitals were evacuated, people were hurt, fires were set. I hope everybody that I know out there is safe. I hope everybody's safe. Heck, I don't want anybody to get hurt in something like an earthquake or any kind of thing like that. I do want to just get back on here, let you know about Marfugel. He jumps on and gives heads up to folks like myself, so I can get on and tell the folks that are with me that maybe not know about Marfugel. So I'm telling you about Marfugel. If you get a chance, tell him that the I-5 Mad Hatter sent you his way, um, so he might be able to come over and chat with me. These earthquakes are part of that grand solar minimum, folks. We've got more cosmic rays coming through our Earth's atmosphere, going right straight through each one of us, right straight through into the ground, and right straight into the mantle of the Earth, creating more energy in the mantle of the Earth. I know a little bit about that stuff. I kind of studied it when I was in college, and yeah, it's kind of interesting, if the sun shield is collapsing because it's doing its cyclic thing, its shield collapses, which protects our entire solar system as we move through the cosmos, and it also helps us develop our electromagnetic shield. Hmm. You think Tesla knew something? I think Tesla knew something. I think a whole lot of people know that Tesla knew something, and they stole it from him, stole his technology because he was going to show us how to get our energy for free, folks. Energy is everywhere, and we learn how to tap into it, and we could run our cars off of that energy. We wouldn't need gasoline. So, just saying, there's some things that are very probable, not very possible, because the powers that be don't want us to have that. They want it for themselves, but they don't want us to have it. So, yeah. Till we get rid of the hypocrites will run this world, and that's just the way it is. Now, speaking of hypocrites, AOC, good one, chick. Whatever. If you really think those people down there in those detention camps are drinking out of the toilet bowl, no, they're not. They're drinking out of a water fountain that uses different plumbing than what goes into the toilet bowl for flushing their poo. Made of stainless steel. You see them in every jailhouse, every prison. That AOC chick, man, she's about as dumb as a box of rocks. About as dumb as a box of rocks. So just don't believe a damn thing that woman says. She's. I said a box of rocks. That's insulting rocks, man. I don't understand people that believe that. I mean, Pelosi said it best. Pelosi said it best. She could have took a glass of ice water, put a D on it in the district where that AOC lives up there in New York, and that glass of ice water would have been the next congressperson. Or I mean, Congress glass of water. I don't want to get political too much, but my goodness, man, I see some of this stuff and I'm like, wow, we have really failed our people, man. Our education system sucks. Really? Oh boy. Yeah. And just so you know, when you go into my more feature of the video for the more feature, I put a couple of links in there. On the last video, I put those links in there. I'm going to tell you about those links. It's a nutrition program that is completely designed for you by you. Get that? It's called Euphoria. It's weforia.feeleuphoria.com. That's weforia.feeleuphoria.com. The other one for my customers that want to get started to be a customer, I could show you how to actually get yours for free. Uh, it's a referral program for customers that you refer 4 people and your stuff is free. Of course, those 4 people, they have to get involved as customers as well. It's pretty simple. You show them, like I'm going to show you off of those websites, some videos. There's some PDFs you can read it up on it, but they take a swab of your cheeks to get your genetics, your DNA, and they look for certain markers called SNPs. Eh, I know what the SNP is. It's a genetic marker that one half of it comes from your daddy and the other half of it comes from your mama, and it tells you what you picked up from your dad or your mom, or maybe you don't have it from either parent at all, so you don't have that genetic marker at all. So the ones they're looking for, there's 18 of these genetic markers that they've developed nutrition to help you with. It's not going to cure it. It's going to help you with it. As it says in the good book, that everything we need to heal our bodies is grown from the ground right here on the earth. It's not made from petrochemicals. Petrochemicals poison you. Uh, so it looks for 18 genetic markers. They go with color coded red, green, and yellow. If you got a red, that means you got that SNP, that genetic code from your mom and your dad. If you got a yellow, you got it either from your daddy or your mama. Yellow. If you got a green, you don't have it. So I've just started this thing, sent my genetic test in. When they send you out your first kit, your first 30-day supply of nutrition, they send you out pre-trition. It's a cleanse. It's a gentle cleanse. I mean, I haven't had any issues with, like the Hershey squirts or anything like that. It's been very gentle. It's increased my mood. I'm better moods. I sleep better at night. Of course, that probably goes hand in hand. Um, it has also, I don't know. I guess my skin feels better. I got a little better coloring in my face. I don't know if you can tell. I got a little bit of better. It's probably being in the sun too, but I've got more attention. I'm a little bit more detail oriented. I guess that's the clarity of mind that comes along when you start cleansing your body of toxins that build up over time. I'm not as craving of nicotine. That's kind of cool. Um, I'm not smoking near as much as what I was before I started this stuff. Um, see what else is it doing for me? Well, so far I just overall I feel pretty good. I know my body pretty well, and I mean I relax better. I can get up and do things that it requires a little bit of energy, and this euphoria stuff is really it's doing what it says it's doing, and I'm doing the placebo test. I don't want it to be a placebo either, because you get excited about something and shoot, anything can work. You eat a piece of tree bark and it'll kill the pain or whatever. But the nutrition, it's looking for genetic markers like heart disease, high blood pressure, um, MS. It's looking for autoimmune diseases, the major ones, like lupus, and it's looking for uh, rheumatoid arthritis. It's looking for those kind of genetic defects that are genetic. They can either come from mom or dad or both. So I've got a pretty good idea that I probably got, dad's side heart issues, heart disease, and mom's side high blood pressure. So I'm going to do my best to keep that in check without having to take drugs. I don't want to take the drugs because the drugs just lead from one drug to the next drug to cover up the symptoms of the first drug, and I digress again. So I'm going to leave it at that. The last two attempts of this, my microphone wasn't picking up. My Bluetooth microphone wasn't picking up. It sounded terrible. So I deleted those two 11-minute clips, and this one here is going to be about 11 minutes. We're at the 9-minute mark, so I'm going to start wrapping this thing up. Folks, just understand this one thing. We live in some really, really crazy times. We live in some very interesting times, and we live in some very could be and turn into some very violent times if certain Tifa Anns don't back down and become peaceful again. Put away your sticks, put away your stupidity, take your damn masks off, because you kind of looking like those fellas from over there in the Middle East called, ISIS. Stop it. You're gonna start something you ain't gonna be able to stop or finish. It's gonna be bad. You get a whole bunch of us old boys out there, you finally get our bellies full of you doing something, or you hurt one of our children or hurt one of our grandchildren by accident or on purpose, and you're going to wish to God you had never been born. hmm Yeah, it says you will pray for holes to open up that you may be buried in them. And you will call for the mountains and the rocks to fall upon you for you to hide your face from your judgment day. Oh, yeah, that's God coming down. I'll make you wish God came before I did. Don't hurt my people. Don't hurt my people. And I have my people everywhere. You got close the other day. You got real close, like within 100 miles of my people. Don't hurt my people. Bring your happy little butts out here to Wichita or Dodge City, Kansas, and try your stupidity out here. And bring your stuff out to Texas, out to West Texas, like Amarillo or Austin. Well, you'd probably do it in Austin, but you probably wouldn't do it outside of Austin. Yeah, yeah. Stop your stuff, guys. Enough preaching about that. Just become peaceful. And you guys can go look at the links too. I help you become healthier. Maybe your brains will clear up and we can put some good stuff in your brains, like morals and ethics and, the ability to care for one another. That's an ability. It's trained into you from the time you're an infant. But, there's that multi-lettered society that's out there that's backing this thing, I believe, and it's getting bad, and it's just ugh. When you got Congress people calling for violence, yeah, you know who you are there, Maxine. Yeah, I've seen you do that. It's not cool. Don't do that. No, that's bad. You should be arrested for that kind of crap, inciting violence, inciting riots. That's unlawful. You go to jail for that, Miss Maxine. So anyhow, nobody's above the law, and we're going to find that out here pretty quick. Nobody is above the law. Nobody. We're going to find that out real fast. And there's a whole bunch of us that are going to break down and lose our stuff either way. If it happens, a bunch of people are going to break down and lose their stuff. If it don't happen, a whole bunch of other different people are going to break down and lose their stuff. But it's got to happen. You have to hold people accountable for the heinous crimes that they've committed. And there are some heinous crimes that have been committed in the name of money and power. And you know who you are. If you're watching my video, oh, yay. But I doubt you're watching my video. I hope you're watching somebody's videos. I hope you're paying attention to those tweets. Because those tweets, he means it. He means what he's saying. Coming for you. You might want to find some place to claim asylum. And I don't think Mexico wants you. But until next time, folks, check out those links I was telling you about. If you want to get started in that euphoria, give me a holler. I'll tell you the easiest way to get it done. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say? Keep your stick on the ice.